Booyah and booyah. Time to do Firewire's arc. I really like these streamlined intro arcs that they added, and it was the patch right after going rogue, wasn't it? Anyway, we're gonna do Firewire's arc here on my Spines Rad tanker. We're level 4, but we haven't leveled up since level 2. What's up? My name's Firewire, and I'm the... Oh man, I really gotta like... What's up? Name's Firewire. I'm the best looking, best talking, best fire using guy this side of Mercy. I heard you're tougher than tough. That's the kind of person I need on this job we're planning. This thing is gonna be big. Hold on, let's get the name ready.
Tabes.
We're talking lots of money big. Big time! The plan is sort of complex, but it's gonna net a ton of cash when it comes through. What do you say? You ready for some wild times? Sure, what's his plan? So check it out. That's right, he snaps his fingers. There's this bank in Mercy, yeah? Used to get robbed all the time, but now the RIP have got it on super secure lockdown. Word is they're storing a bunch of stuff there now. Money, artifacts, the works. They figured no one's gonna try to rob the place now, but you and me are gonna be the ones to rob that place blind. You and me are gonna be working on 2 different parts each time. Your first part is gonna be real easy, I swear. Yeah? What is it? I got some inside info from a guy who was a guard there. I told him I'd split some of the cash with him, but I'm just gonna light him on fire in the end. Nice, huh? There's a warning flag. When you're already talking about betraying people and it's your first job with somebody, you may be going a little too far. Anyway, you left the info inside of a statue here in Mercy. You gotta be the one to get it and check it out. Meantime, I'm gonna go run some surveillance on the place. Check out the times when security switches it up. That'll be the time that you and me make our move. Let's meet back up when we've both got what we need. You dig? Can you dig it? Alright, here's the mysterious statue of a griffin? At least there's no door here. Alright, we've done that. Find the upgrade documents off of RIP officials. What does this say? Security information. You find a note with a number of details regarding security. All the guards are armed with submachine guns. Yada yada. The guard left one last note. They're upgrading the system soon. A bunch of higher ups were given documents detailing the upgrade. You can find them in Parts of Mercy here. Get those documents and you can easily hack into the upgrade. Alright, let's beat these rippers. Not to be confused with Ripper Docs. That's a purely cyberpunk sort of phenomenon. Plump. I love doing that. Oh my gosh. It doesn't get old. And one more to go. Oh, right here. Who knew there were even this many cops left? Although these are kind of like the Batman No Man's Land cops. You know, they're really just another gang. Received your first tip. Great. Tips are special single mission contacts. You can find them in the contact section of your nav bar under the Tips tab. Some tips will guide you to exploration badges around the city, and others will lead you to very special missions. Great. Let us go talk to our partner in crime, Mr. Firewire, if that is his real name, and it probably isn't, honestly. Let's be real here. Everything go cool on your end, eh? Nice. This is exactly what we're gonna need. I checked out when they're switching the guards up. Looks like they're the weakest around the middle of the afternoon. That's when they got guys switching guard posts, and when they got some tech guy coming in to make sure the security system hasn't been hacked or something. They're keeping security here real tight, but I think you and me got ourselves an in with this upgrade they're doing. Them documents you found are going to be the key to this whole thing. Alright, so here's the skinny on what we gotta do.
Tabes.
That upgrade's looking like it's going on about 30 minutes or so. I'm going to see about hooking up to one of their networks to slip one of my nasty viruses in there. That'll at least solve the issue with those nasty turrets. I'm going to need you to do 2 things for me while taking out the turrets. Yeah? It's going to be so worth it.
Sabes.
I need you to run some interference for me. Take out some cops so they're not noticing me hacking into the system. Then I'm going to need you to book it real fast to an office building near here. Ripper using as one of their storage facilities. We've got to get ourselves a detailed list of what is in that vault. You got to book it though, because according to my sources, they're planning on moving all that info later today. Alright, well. Let's go beat some Rippers up. These guys count? Yep, he counted. Cool. Oh, hey, the music just... I know it's completely unrelated, the song is, but the music just reminded me the other night when I was... What am I supposed to flip out at? You just said, yo. Okay, oh, I can try to flip out at yo. Alright, that's a weird redeem. Give me a second. I guess it's like dealer's choice of flipping out. Alright, we'll do dealer's choice of flipping out because you just responded with a lull. Alright, let's see. In fact, we'll just turn this into the story I was going to tell anyway. So the other night, I'm going out to dinner at this place, and the rest of the party's like, yeah, let's get some oysters. Now, I've never had an oyster before, alright? I am like an oyster virgin. You know, strictly like Vestal is what I'm talking about here. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll try one, sure, you know? I mean, I don't mind clams. And of course, I usually eat clams fried, because I'm a civilized human being and not a barbarian. So, you know, the oysters come out. And, oh, a little highlighted pee-pee. I mean, eggplant. Oysters come out. And so, you know, I watch other people eat them just to make sure the oysters aren't, like, rancid or something. And, you know, nobody's, like, dying or whatever. And I'm just like, all right, well, I'm going to pick this thing up. So I pick it up. I got the shell in my hand. I got the shell. It's right there. It's in my hand. And I'm like, let's do it. And I did it. And you know what happened immediately thereafter? I ate an oyster. Except the oyster had some of the mother of pearl, aka the oyster shell, in it. Oh, I firmly grasped that shell. You better believe it. So I ate the oyster, had a bunch of shell in it, so I'm just kind of like, oh, great. And so the shell is actually like stuck to the oyster. It's disgusting. It's like eating a chicken egg. And I'm just like, oh man, I don't want to do this. So I'm like trying to like clandestinely get the freaking shell out of my mouth. And then the waiter comes back with like the next appetizer, because we also, being the state we're in, we also ordered like cheese curds, and also they had like these deviled eggs, and these deviled eggs actually had like chicken on top of them, and buffalo sauce, and salmon roe. It was a wild experience, but it all started out with this incredibly terrible, horrible shell in my mouth from the freaking oyster. Alright, there you go. Flipped out. Now Burke's acting like we haven't met before.
Sabes.
My name's Burke. I'm here to give you a heads up. The guy you're working with, Firewire, is planning on betraying you. His office building has been vacant for weeks. I've seen his transmissions. He's planning on setting everything up so that it looks like you tried to rob the bank alone. He then plans on showing up with Arachnos to bring you in. Oh yeah. I don't even know you. But we know Burke. We just worked for him. If you know me, then you know I'm not one to let Arachnos take in any more people, but you don't, and that's fine. Here's Arachnos' disguise. I've been talking to one operative, Ola, about this. Leola? Whatever. If you want to see this for yourself, go talk to him with this disguise on. He'll think you're one of his soldiers assigned to handle it. 10 out of 10 flip out. Yes! Oysters are indeed kind of gnarly gross. I don't care if they are. The oyster was fine. Like, what was there was just kind of like, yeah, okay. It's kind of flavorless and tasted like the ocean. Like, it just tasted like whatever. I'd rather had some shrimp. You're late, soldier. Do it again and you'll find yourself sent to Warburg. And trust me, you do not want to go there. We received word from the villain Firewire that
Sabes.
is planning on robbing the bank in Mercy. Rip most likely will not be able to stop her. Firewire will give us a signal when he has
Sabes.
cornered, and then we will arrive to bring her in. We cannot have that vault robbed at any cost. Understood? Loud and clear! Alright, better check in with Burke again. I assume you see now that Firewire intends to betray you. What do you plan on doing now? Backstabbing him? I need some backup. Oh, Skulls and Mercy are constantly being hounded by the Rip. There's a big crackdown on them going right nearby. They're not the best of long-term loyalties, but if you were to rescue a few of them, I'm sure you could strike up a deal to get your back. Oh, yeah. Right here. I'll say this for oysters, they weren't as gross as I thought they were going to be. Like, if I was hungry, I would totally eat an oyster. Like, not a problem. I just don't understand why people are like, oh, these are so good, because they're just, like, I don't want to be mean, but they were just sort of there, dude. Thanks for that flip out, Grayson. Mr. DX. Oh shoot, it's almost midnight, ain't it? Oh man, I lost track of time. Alright, that's okay. We will go level up here, because I think we're near the Arbiter. Before we go do the next mission, I want to have, like, Spine Burst or something. And like, they also serve those oysters with like a couple different sauces, but nobody put anything on them, so I didn't put anything on them. Maybe I was supposed to put something on there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like an, you know, I'm not an oyster guy. What a name. Ramfer Hinkus. Is that like a kind of creature? Like a mythological creature or something? Alright, let's go ahead and level up to 4. Oh, wait. No. There we go. That'll do. And let's grab... What do I say in my spreadsheet? Spine Burst. Alright, let's go back over here and chat with Firewire. The guy has, he's got a surprise coming for him. How'd things go on your end?
Tabes.
Who? What? The office was empty? Man, that's too bad, but hey, on the bright side, you'll be in for a big surprise when you get into the vault. I've got almost everything set up on my end. All that's left is making sure the big move on the bank itself. You ready to make some big cash? Big time! Ramfer Hinkus is the genus of long-tailed pterosaurs in the Jurassic period. I'm surprised they didn't have those in Ark. They had every other kind of dinosaur in Ark. Here we go. The finale. The Ballad of Firewire. Okay, so here's the... This guy's eavesdropping! He's eavesdropping on us! Go away! Fine. Okay, there he goes. Okay, so here's the big plan.
Tabes.
I'm going to trigger the virus I put into their systems. I'm going to cause their turrets to explode. I'm going to cause a mess in the main lobby, take out the majority of the RIP guards. That's when you make your way in to take out any of their main guards and break into the vault. I'm going to buy you some time by disconnecting the security systems, and I'll head over to the bank for some backup. You got any questions? Yeah, I'm going to drag the loot out with you. Sure, you and me. We're going to get everything out of there together. Go fast enough, we can get everything out of there before any extra security backup arrives. Plus, since the security cameras are going to be disabled, they ain't going to know it was us who robbed in the first place. Win-win scenario, huh? Yeah, sure thing. Firewire. That's a good computer name, man. They don't even use the Firewire, like, port protocol stuff anymore, do they? That's like something Apple came up with, wasn't it? And was really expensive, kind of like Thunderbolt is. Alright, let's rob this bank. The first of many times that
Tabes.
will be robbing banks in the Rogue Isles, because that's what you do when you're villain named
Tabes.
in the Rogue Isles, is you go rob banks because your name is,
Tabes.
and you rob banks. Oh, look, there's not a whole lot of stuff to deal with here. Wow, that's great. It looks like the plan is working. I gotta beat on target, take him down. Robin Banks. Oh my lord, has that name been taken? That name's gotta have been taken. Bro, just die. Thank you. Punch you in the face, then spine burst. Enemies are starting to take a few more hits than they did before. Defeat the last group of Rippers. Alright, come on, try and take us out. Really inviting me to just kill them all? I mean, I'm not an expert, but that seems like generally not a great idea when you're just like a mall cop with a gun. You have received your first piece of invention salvage. It was a bore sight. And now the incredibly fun, let's beat down a vault door. Not a lot to say when you're punching a vault door. Alright, you ready for the big event? Let's do it. There's...
Tabes.
I told you, she's trying to rob this place blind. Think you really crossed Arachnos and Rip?
Tabes.
Well, you got another thing coming. You're just gonna what? Skulls? I don't know how you found out about this, but you ain't gonna survive.
Tabes.
Really? It kinda looks like I am gonna survive. I love this mission, man. Just the skulls just rolling in and just absolutely, well, doing whatever that is to this guy right there. He's just practicing his yoga poses. All right, here's Firewire. So, audience choice: do we kill Firewire or let him live? Let me know. Hey, just hold on, okay? I was just kidding around. Ha 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 ha. We're gonna beat Arachnos and take the loot for ourselves, right? Okay, I messed up. Okay, there, I said it. Just come on, lady, let me go. I'll leave you alone and you can get all the money too. What will
Tabes.
do in a situation like this? Will Will
Tabes.
kill Firewire for betraying her, or will
Tabes.
let him live? That way he can continue crawling along the ground like the worm that he is. Which course of action seems most like
Tabes.
kind of situation to get in? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. I can only keep talking like this for so long before I run out of things to say about,
Tabes.
especially because we're only level 4 here on,
Tabes.
and it would be real nice if we were not level 4 and I had more going on, but I don't. It's just, Abez is
Tabes.
kind of like Zathras is Zathras. Killing him seems like the most red side solution. Alright. Any counter votes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we made it to a 10 count. XLG didn't hammer out a, "No, let him live! Curse you, you Canadian denier! You must let him live." So he's dead. I've never let him live, actually. ever. You kill Fire, ensuring he pays the ultimate price for trying to cross you. I have never let this guy live. Not once. Here's death penalty. Well, we don't have a judicial process here. We have me. And I am judge, jury, and stabber. Judge, jury, and execution art. Oh, is that like a Cuisinart except it executes people? The execution art. Bro, I'm gonna go see if that name is taken. I actually have a dual blade character that I want to play. Yay, hello Lieutenant Harris. So, we have him as a contact yet? No, we're still wrapping up the last arc. Alright, we're cool. Hold on.
Tabes.
Good to see you. My name is Bill Harris. I'm a lieutenant in Longbow. Don't be alarmed. I'm not here to bring you in. I'm here to ask for your help in bringing Longbow down. Heard about your escapades with Firewire and robbing the Mercy Bank. I believe you and I working together could bring Longbow down. First, scumbag wants me to trust me. Now Longbow says he's on my side. Go on. I'm out for revenge.
Tabes.
Plain and simple. I was wronged by a woman named Linda Page. Tell Lieutenant, I was made a fool.
Tabes.
Mocked by all in Longbow. Everything I worked for was destroyed by that woman, and I intend to make her end. Or make her and everyone pay. Jeez, I can't read that. Imagine that having Longbow out of the way will help you as well. So I propose that you and I work together. What do you say? Alright. So we're not going to start his story arc. We, in fact, are going to end off right here for YouTube. We're going to run over and level up. So you all, you beautiful people that were on YouTube, you take care of yourselves. You have a great one.